name is Timothy Chen. I'm 47 years old. I've been in the same company for 24 years, a company called VIA Technologies in the semi space. But in the last decade, I've branched out doing other things. I have a semiconductor private equity fund. I have a VC fund in China as well that I run, as well as a company called Bitmark. Bitmark is a company, the mission is to make individuals their own gatekeepers. The reason for that is about 7 or 8 years ago, I started getting uncomfortable with what I saw happening on the internet. One of the things that I feel is that whatever we put on Facebook, whatever we put on Instagram, we don't really own it. And so what I usually talk about is the evolution of property rights. So at a high level, 600-700 years ago, if people had ideas, no one ever really thought that you could take an idea and make it intellectual property, which people later did. Now today, what you have on Facebook and Instagram should not be in the domain of the Facebooks or the Instagrams of the world. In fact, I think they're like feudal kings. So taking that information or that data back, that's your own personal data, I think is crucial. Well, I was at Berkeley and I was in engineering. So it was I didn't give it much thought. I did a startup with a friend because my mom asked me, does this company make money? I was like, no, I don't think so. And my mother says, a business is not a business if it doesn't make money, which I was like, okay, it makes sense. I was like, so what should I do? And so I joined a semiconductor called VIA without really thinking too much. And then 20-something years later, I'm still here today at that same company. People ask me all the time, Tim, how many people work in the same company for 20+ years and why are you still in the semi industry? Believe it or not, I'm one of the people, I wake up and I'm excited to go to work. I'm happy about that. So I feel that what I do has meaning, at least for myself and the people that I work with. The market is in a very expansionary period. There's 10 good years in front of us, and everything is becoming more and more digital because everything digital needs semiconductors. But along the way, I got bored and I said, hey, I like to watch movies. Why can't I start a movie company? So I went off there. And later I thought, hey, I don't feel comfortable with certain things in social media. So I thought I should start a company in that aspect. Or I have a Filipino helper at home. And then due to one specific incident, I felt that remittances were just too high for migrant workers. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna go find someone to do an application to help reduce remittances costs. So that's how I'm wired. So I even like, if I feel that there's something I don't like or I think feels needs to be changed, I'll just go figure out a way to do it. One of the things I'm proud of is a number of years ago, I always felt that mental health in today's society is an issue. So me and a CEO of a company called Daphne worked on a movie called The World Between Us, which is a TV series that talks about mental health and how it affects our society in Taiwan. One of the firms I have is a company called KQ. In China, in English, it means bridge. Is because what I try to do is try to be a bridge to China, from Taiwan to China, or a bridge from the US to China. In some ways, I like to say that I'm a digital ambassador. So working semis is just not about me. It's bringing the world together in a certain area that I think is quite important. I think semiconductors are the building blocks of everything digital around us. And I like building stuff. It keeps my mind occupied. I'm easily bored. I'm really easily bored. And that's why I read 100+ books every year. Because I'm easily bored and I like to build and solve problems, it's something I call, I need to scratch an itch. I can work on something for 20+ years, but I also can work on multiple things at the same time. So that's me, Tim.